Well, hello everyone and welcome back to THN. Hey, listen, if you haven't checked out the new Hamilton City Magazine, first off, shame on you. And it's not too late to visit this amazing website that has been launched. We got the big guy, the head honcho himself, publisher of Hamilton City Magazine, Jeffrey Martin. Hello and welcome.
Good to be here. Good to see you.
Nice to see you. Your team is going like gangbusters right now. You got so much on the go. The online version, some unique eyeballs. It was a success.
Yes. Yeah,
Beautiful.
Since December, we launched the print magazine in September and the online at the same time, but we've been, over the last 3 months, we've been focusing on building the online too. I mean, we want people to get out and buy the print magazine, subscribe to it, but our online viewers, our unique viewers have tripled since November. So,
and listen, this is the world that we are now in.
That's right.
And eventually, you know, so with Instagram. Are you on TikTok? Have you been banned from TikTok?
No, we're not on TikTok yet. We're on all the other platforms, and we weren't sure where to go there yet.
Okay, fair enough.
It's on the planning stage. So
the new magazine is about to be launched. Tell us about this exciting edition and some of the little nuances to it.
I think this issue is going to be, I think they're all great, but this is their food and drink issue. And, you know, Hamilton, Burlington, this is a food district. This is a foodie town, you know, and we thought this would be a good one for us. And so far, the response has been good from the people that we've been involved with. Our cover story features 7 chefs from 6 restaurants across the city, and that's exciting. We just launched a video too to promote the new issue. Food is the focus. We look at some hot sauces. 9 different people making hot sauces in the Hamilton, Burlington area.
Are you a hot sauce guy yourself?
I am big time.
How hot? Can you go ghost pepper hot?
No, I'm not that hot, but just underneath it.
Okay,
you know? Just underneath it, you know.
Right. Are you, when you're at a meal and you're are you sweating?
Yeah, close to it, eh? And you finish the meal, go, okay, am I losing weight just by breathing or something?
Exactly.
You know,
I know the feeling. Yeah, I love my chicken pad thai, and I put on the extra. And my wife's like, "Why do you do that to yourself all the time?"
It just adds a little bite to it.
Exactly.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, another good feature: the Heather on Locke Street. Matty Cowan had the Heather on Barton over COVID. He just reopened on Locke Street, and that's an experience. I haven't been there yet, but we're setting up a date to go out there and experience dinner with the chef. It can't get any better, too.
And when you can have those experiences with the chef and the little behind-the-scenes things and the reasons why they're adding this or adding that,
Absolutely.
it just means more to the meal.
Well, walk away. It's not a food experience. It's the atmosphere, and then the conversation with the chef. You're actually sitting there having a meal with the chef.
And if you can pick up a couple little tidbits for your own cooking at home, I find I've been able to do that. It helps. It makes a difference.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, another article. It's not about the food itself, but it's Eugene Ellman, one of our writers, has done a big feature on farming in Hamilton Halton.
You know, I think that's part of our society that we forget about, the agricultural side.
Absolutely.
Fascinating. What type of farming does he do?
He does. We've looked at the Loweth Farms, which is the big dairy farmer outside of Hamilton.
Yep.
We're looking at some of the fruit and not fruit and vegetable, the vegetable farmers too.
Right.
Hamilton Halton. I think people are going to be sort of wowed when they see the extent and the breadth of farming and the size of the farmland in these 2 regions.
And all you have to do in Hamilton is just shoot down 56 and you're into Binbrook area and all that. And the farms and the pumpkins and the turnips, we're getting into that season where it's going to be picking your own fruit and all that.
Yeah, and it should be an interesting article considering we see this political backdrop of the green belt. You know, Hamilton farmland being sort of pulled away for development, and you know, and that's a controversial issue. But the extent and the importance of farming and agriculture to Hamilton and Halton is really spectacular.
It's a
lot bigger than I think most people realize.
You talk about that green belt and what's going on. When you and your team are looking at how you cover certain issues, that's a big one.
Huge.
How do you guys go about covering that in regards to the agricultural side, but then you have the people that, you know what, we need the housing, okay, the green belt, if you got to do it, you got to do it. How do you kind of dissect that?
It's tough because, you know, both things are important. We need development, particularly in the city, but, you know, what do they call the in development? You know, we have land already. I think we need to intensify for sure. Of
course.
You know, Europeans have been doing it for, you know, hundreds, if not thousands of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we cannot continue to keep suburbanizing our cities. It gets more expensive. The further away from a city you go, the more expensive it costs to provide those services.
Right.
And right now we're in sort of a quagmire of where are cities going with their development. So it'll be interesting over the next 2 years.
Yeah, it certainly will be, and Hamilton City Magazine will be there to cover it.
Absolutely.
When does the edition launch? When does it go?
It's in the mail.
It's in the mail.
It went in the mail. It was at printing last week, and it went in the mail, I believe, Friday.
Okay.
We're picking up extra copies this afternoon that will go out to all the retailers across Hamilton. You can pick this. It's at Chapters Baker's Indigo Coals
Right.
across the GTA, but it's also at Epic Books on Locke and Sherman,
Sure.
King West Books, Mixed Media, Dave Kurek's place,
Yep.
the City and the City Books on Ottawa, the Art Gallery of Hamilton Art Shop, and of course Dr. Disc downtown.
Yeah.
So those are our main distributors in the city. We're looking for some more, and we're touching Burlington this time around too, because Burlington's part of our geographical reach too.
Yeah, and you know, and you can get out to Grimsby, you can get out to Niagara, and again, because we are a real hub, we're in that unique situation here as a city where we're surrounded by so many great other cities.
It's amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, you know, when I talked about our online viewers increasing and it's going up, and I think this magazine, this particular issue, is going to sort of put us over that, you know,
Yeah.
over the number that we're looking at. Too,
Over
so.
the top, and,
Yeah.
and then bigger things, and you continue to move forward. Now, I know you're launching this one, and it's in the mail. Wheels already spinning
Oh yeah,
for the next
yeah.
edition.
We've already assigned all the May-June articles, our editorial lineup. Meredith and I are working on the July-August, which is our music issue.
Great.
And I'm excited about that. I mean, food's a biggie for Hamilton, and music's a big thing for Hamilton. Big thing for me too, because I've been part of the music community in different ways, and there's so much to celebrate. So we've got some great features that we're lining up now. I think that people will be excited because I mean, part of our role is to celebrate. I mean, we're not the news that talks about all the bad things. We're the media that talks about all the good things, and that, you know, that's celebrating all things Hamilton and for the love of Hamilton. Those are our mottos, our marketing taglines, and we want to bring some joy to people's lives. You know,
Celebrate Hamilton, give them ideas, plan your weeks, your weekends, and basically shout it out loud.
Absolutely.
As you've been doing. Jeffrey Martin, thank you so much for your time. This is
always
awesome
good.
stuff.
Pleasure.
I'm rushing home. I'm getting my issue. I know it's going to be delivered in the next day or two. Looking forward to it, pal.
It's great. Thanks.
You're welcome here anytime.